These are the best dressed pro pickleball athletes from the Carvana PPA Masters presented by Invited. Now, the PPA Masters is the only pro tournament to have a dress code, but that doesn't mean the fashion is boring. Yes, everyone does show up in all white, which is the requirement, but that gives the players an opportunity to really stand out among the crowd. Here's some of my favorite looks from the tournament. We have to start off with talking about Leigh Waters debuting her first ever Nike fit. The news broke right before the Masters that she was leaving Fila, which I am so sad to see some of those iconic looks retired. She's the first ever pro pickleball athlete to sign an apparel deal with Nike, so this is just going to be a really exciting next few tournaments to see what kind of Nike swoosh looks she wears at every tournament. I think my favorite of her apparel was definitely the textured high neck white tank top with the Nike swoosh right in the center. I thought that was so fun. And of course, it's always fun to see her adorning a new logo, especially one that is this recognizable. The next best dressed pro is Yates. Ella is quickly becoming one of my favorite pro players based off of her fashion. She is constantly just churning out look after look after look. And I'm going to make the bold claim, I haven't seen a bad look from her yet. At the Masters, she wore a white one-shoulder tennis dress that had a cutout on the side. This was just so cute. I think the one shoulder is not super practical, but if she can pull off the one shoulder look, then that is a win because she looks amazing. I believe she got this dress from Amazon. If it's not, I found an extremely similar lookalike. It's a great look. One of the major storylines from the Masters was Hunter and Yates Johnson going up against each other in men's singles. And while this was a battle between the brothers on the court, it was a fashion battle too. Hunter wore Wilson and Yates wore Nike. While I normally prefer Wilson's aesthetic, I do like the red additional detailing on the collar of Hunter's shirt. I think Yates wins this fashion game simply because Yates decided to pair his all-white fit with white Nike shoes. Alternatively, Hunter paired his all-white Wilson fit with black shoes, and I think the black Boblat shoes really weigh down the outfit. I just appreciate the head-to-toe cohesion from Yates's look. Hunter may have won the match, but Yates won the fashion game. But before we continue, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Victoria Radnothy, and I am the official fashion correspondent for the PPA and MLP Tour. For every PPA tournament, I am creating the best dress list, so feel free to scan any of the QR codes on your screen to follow pickleball.com on Instagram, go straight to our website, or find a PPA tour stop near you to watch all of the action live and in person. Additionally, if you want a discount from Pickleball Central, shop using my link, pickleballcentral.com/Victoria to get the best deals on all the items in your shopping cart. Now, back to the best dressed list. Alli Phillips. I believe this is Alli Phillips' first time on the best dressed list, and I couldn't be more excited to welcome her in to such a well-dressed group of pro players. The standout piece in Alli's outfit is this mesh white long sleeve top. This is just really on trend. I think mesh and that sheer texture is so trendy off the court. So I love to see when some of the pro players incorporate those streetwear styles and trends onto the pro pickleball court. She kept the styling simple with white matching shorts. She just looks so put together and super on trend. There are lookalike sheer tops on Alo, Halara, and Amazon, and I'll be sure to link all of them in the description below. The next player has one of my favorite looks from the tournament, Lingwei Kong. So Lingwei wore some really cute looks at the Masters this year, but this little white set is so cute. It's from Free People Movement. And if you look closely, the fabric has this really cool textured detailing. I just love when athletic wear can just be a little bit more visually interesting than just like a straight plain piece of fabric. So this is just such a win for me. She looks amazing. Let's talk about Jay Devilliers. I really like Jay's outfit here at the Masters. Normally, Larave's outfits are just a little too loud and striped for me, but this one is such a welcome change. I'm really liking the direction that Larave is going. This is understated. I love the black piping detailing. It's a fun addition to an otherwise just basic white outfit. I appreciate that he really paid attention to all of the details in his outfit. He wore a white bandana, white high socks, and white compression shorts as well. It just goes to show that the details really matter, and when they look this good, it's a win. Next, we have Kaitlyn Christian. This is one I'm super excited about. So Kaitlyn normally has a sportier aesthetic with her pickleball clothes. Normally she goes for leggings, fitted tank tops, and this look from the Masters is so charming. I love to see her shake things up with her looks. I mean, does she just not look so fabulous in a flowy skirt? And especially when they're playing a game of singles and they're running around the court. I love the visual movement that is just so pleasing and photographs so beautifully. And she's even wearing a bubble braid. If this is what the rest of 2026 is going to look like for her on the pro pickleball court, we're going to be in for a treat. Kaitlyn Parenteau also is one of the players that has a very specific style and silhouette that she gravitates towards. So whenever she goes outside of that, it's really exciting. And I really like this pleated white tennis skirt from Skechers with a coordinating fitted high neck white tank top. The black detailing is just such a nice addition. She just looks so lovely. Wrapping up the list, we have Jorja Johnson and Hurricane Tyra Black. Is anyone shocked to see these two on the list? No. Because these two are major contenders to be the best dressed pro women's dubs team there is. What I appreciate so much about these two women is that they are constantly experimenting. They are playing with styles and textures and silhouettes, and I appreciate that their court fashion is not boring. Like, they're having fun. At the Masters, they had two very interesting looks, mainly this lace top that honestly looks like it should be a lace top you see at H&M, but it's wrapped, there's a peekaboo in the middle, and the sleeves are flare. It's just so fun. I mean, does Tyra not look like a literal model in this image? I mean, she looks so good. Additionally, Tyra wore this like wrap long sleeve shirt. I've seen a lot of this wrap style or this like knotted style, but it's normally in the back. She's bringing something new and something very interesting that we've never really seen before on the pro pickleball court. And they also made a return of the black rosette tops that they wore at the Cincinnati showcase from Whiskey, but at the Masters, they wore that outfit in white. These two just look fabulous. So that wraps up the best dressed pickleball pros from the Carvana PPA Masters powered by Invited. Please let me know what your favorite look was from the Masters. With every single pro pickleball tournament, the competition is only getting more fierce. Now go dress up and play pickleball. Bye!